Doesn't look that heavy. I am done here.
All XCOM operatives are dead or MIA. I'm returning to
The
base.
Chosen have recovered more information about us, Commander. If they keep this up, they'll eventually be able to find the Avenger. We need to stop them before that happens.
A dissident training camp was dismantled today by Advent peacekeepers. Security forces encountered heavy resistance and there were no survivors. According to administration officials, their actions today will finally restore stability to a region plagued by despair and violence.
Some way we could protect our soldiers from whatever it is the Chosen are doing to them in the field.
Hello, Commander.
We're getting thin on manpower, Commander. We should check with Resistance HQ for new recruits.
New orders, Commander? We noticed early on that the Avenger has a tendency to dip forward when the power core is under load without the engines engaged. At first I thought maybe it was a stabilizer issue, but now I'm starting to think it's all just part of the alien.
Everything we've seen indicates the Chosen aren't going to stop hunting us, Commander. Our only option is to find them first. To do that, we'll need to work with the Resistance on a covert action in the Ring. We've constructed the Ring facility, Commander, but currently we don't have any soldiers deployed on covert actions with the Resistance.
From what I've heard, the Resistance has already seen a boost in their recruitment efforts after word of the Commander's arrival got around. They've needed a leader just as much as we have.
Setting course for Mexico.
I think you will find our results have exceeded expectations. Despite a thorough analysis, I have yet to discover what, if any, the Advent stun. Apparently my predecessor was something of a brute.
contacts located.
Commander, the Resistance forces we just contacted in this region have provided us all the intel they have on the Chosen actively working in the area.
So, you would come to strike at me. I eagerly await your arrival, Commander.
New course.
Another important step forward in our research. Although Advent clearly intended for these units to be their means of dealing with any unruly civilians within the city centers, it seems they have come to rely on more brutal means of pacification in the time since. The science is eager to begin, Commander.
If it was your intention to aggravate me further by seeking the aid of those traitorous dogs, then you have succeeded.
We'll need to pay close attention to these Chosen, Commander. They each seem to have unique advantages in combat that we should avoid.
My kind will do whatever is needed.
We're ready to go, Commander. If you need a skulljack, we can build one at any time.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, we've utilized all of our available communications capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
Attempting to establish.
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
While I recognize that you've been placed in a difficult situation, Commander, our continued failings over the last month have left many in the Resistance concerned. Nothing short of a vast improvement will do.
You're beginning to slip. Your plans are no longer as unpredictable as you may have thought. The risks are ever increasing. My training, my focus, all of my efforts have been rewarded. I am reinvigorated.
The results of our breakthrough were quite fascinating. I will begin our research immediately.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
We completed our research in remarkable time, Commander. I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
New regional contacts located. Avenger plotting new course.
Consider the countless lives that could have been spared
and you remained in your place among the Elder's champions.
The Chosen are gonna do whatever it takes to get to you, Commander. Even if that means wiping out entire camps of Resistance supporters. We're their only line of defense.
Setting course for Western United States.
Maybe a little unwieldy, but in the right hands, this thing should cut down anything standing in your way. Commander, the Chosen are getting closer to hunting us down every day. The only way we can stop them is to strike first, and we'll need to work on a covert action with the Resistance in order to do that. We should head to the ring.
Hey, Commander.
Ranger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
We've been tracking a weak Advent signal moving through this region. It looks like a data vault, probably stowed aboard one of their trains. Initial analysis suggests the data may be tied to the aliens' latest project, so we're moving in to lock it down. Secure the AO and remove any hostile forces protecting the train. Then seize the assets by whatever means necessary. Menace 1-5. We've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
Heading there now. Hostile targets in sight. Will do. Copy that.
They keep these trains running around the clock, but you'll never see them loading or unloading any cargo. At least not where anyone can see it. Moving out. We're busted! Throw a grenade! Orders confirmed. Moving out. I hope it's worth it. On Overwatch. Come get some. That armor's tough. It hit the plate. Incoming fire! I'm hit! It hit the plate! Enemy eliminated. Target disabled. Getting it done. Objective position confirmed. Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. We have positive confirmation of the target package. Move to acquire. Location confirmed. need to ask twice. Not even close. Not like this. Taking fire over here. Draining ammo fast. Closing on target position now. Taken care of. Enemies down. That all you got? Enemies on the move! They're flanking us! fast. Location confirmed. Moving out. Enemy destroyed. This looks a little ugly. Advent forces moving on our position. Understood. Moving out. Running dry on ammo. I'm on the move. Frag out! Roger that. Grenade! At least we know where they are. Menace 1-5, the clock is ticking. That detonator isn't going to wait. Get to the vault and disarm it before we run out of time. Copy that. Rolling. Target disabled. I'm all out. That's affirmative. Flank of my position. Commander, we can't afford to take losses like this. The objective isn't worth the lives of our remaining troops. I'd recommend we abort while we still can. Looking for loose data.
Access granted.
We're in.
Target package secure. This.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. The charges are inactive and the package is secure. Eliminate any remaining hostiles near the AO.
Rolling. Evac confirmed.
Avenger, this is Firebrand. Packages secure. All surviving XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand returning to base.
Mission parameters completed. Again, our brave soldiers hold the forces of chaos at bay. We push back against the darkness with the light of the Elders. We cannot fail!
Hello, Commander.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, the aliens have made significant progress toward their goals. New Advent facilities are cropping up around the world.
Setting course for Sector 9, Western United States.
Slowly, my knowledge of your movement grows, and with each passing day, I come closer to ending your ceaseless flight from battle.
Setting course for Sector 10, Eastern United States. Avenger plotting new course.
Market is open.
Hello, Commander. I got a report of some creaking down by the aft lift yesterday. I just hope it's not metal fatigue.
Setting course for the Western U.S. Precinct.
Some of our people are a little worse for wear after that last covert action, but if we give them time to rest, they'll be fine.
We've got a shot at hitting the Elders hard, something we haven't tried before. You up for it, Commander?
orders, Commander?
It is just as I had hoped, Commander. I agree. That is an important task, Commander.
Now a true test of your allies' devotion to the cause. Will they waver in the face of death?
These Chosen are constantly hunting us to try and recapture you, Commander, and are spreading terror throughout the Resistance as they go. We'll need to pay close attention to each one as they gain more information about our plans.
Commander, I appreciate you recruiting new staff for the engineering team, but as it stands, we have people still waiting for an assignment. We can have them working on construction, excavation, or staffing a facility.
Setting course for Sector 8, Mexico.
Commander, it would appear the aliens have sent a particularly nasty group of creatures into this area. It seems even Advent can barely control them. I would strongly advise caution.
Resistance operatives have managed to shut down an Advent train that was passing through this area. As of yet, the aliens haven't managed to secure the location, so we're moving in to take advantage. Neutralize any hostile contacts in the AO. Secure the site and lock down whatever cargo you can find. Menace 1-5, coordinates of the Advent train are locked in. Move to secure. Eliminate all hostiles.
Our initial readings were correct, Commander. The aliens have clearly unleashed their most unrestrained subjects on this area.
On my way. Steer clear of those berserkers. They can't do much from range, but they're lethal up close. I am at your service.
Moving to designated position. Copy that.
That's the equipment we're after. We'll have to do our best to avoid destroying the gear while we secure the area.
Roger, I've got my eyes on.
Watching comes naturally. Overwatch. Placing the weapon. Cover close! We can no longer hide.
I'm on the move. Good riddance. Moving.
Moving out. Moving to position.
Stand proud. You fall to the Elder's greatest warrior.
one of the Chosen. This mission just got a little more dangerous. Stay on top of its position and try to take it out.
That all you got? Understood. Moving out.
I stand alone, fearing no one. Come forth and perish.
Rolling out!
They are mine. By shattering your soldiers' resolve. Your soldiers cannot last forever, Commander. The sword is an unusual choice for creatures so lacking in physical prowess.
I can cover it!
I think you quickly come to find that I am no mere prey for you to hunt, Reaper.
On the move. Got it covered.
I'm ready to be redeemed.
Closing on target position now.
Come get some!
In cover.
Folk says I am to obey. I'll keep an eye on it.
On Overwatch. Orders confirmed. On the move.
I'm on it. I will go.
Moving to designated position. Scanning.
I won't let them Affirmative is covering now.
Overwatch.
Itself.
Hostile terminated.
neutralized.
You should feel proud in having died for the glory of the Elders.
Moving to designated coordinates. Got some advent here. Okay. Moving to Overwatch.
As you order, Commander.
Volk would be disappointed.
We will bring this resistance to a close. In death, some would speak of honor. I smell futility and waste.
Yeah, my kids!
Their blood is spilled in vain, to the honor of no one.
I can't let that happen again. I require ammunition.
I've located target assets. X-ray neutralized.
The elders created them for this very purpose. In that respect, they are fulfilled.
That is not good.
I loaded these cartridges myself. I was born in the shadows. We are compromised. I go where you tell me. I need a more subtle position.
Even the weaker. How long did you think you could hide?
Get an evac in here! On it!
I'll be there soon. I've had my fill.
Packing it in!
All surviving XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand returning to
Commander,
base.
we failed in our mission. We'll need to review our tactics and improve going forward.
Of Advent is unleashed upon our enemy and they crumble. We do not hide in the shadows. We bask in the Elder's light.
There's even one Reaper left standing. You can bet they're still in the fight. Finger on the trigger.
We're getting thin on manpower, Commander. We should check with Resistance HQ for new recruits.
My siblings have lost sight of their purpose, for they are easily swayed by their own ambitions, their own misguided judgments. Through their faults, I will shine as the Elder's true chosen, the rightful heir to their throne, an uncontested ruler of the new world that awaits.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Our inspiration did prove beneficial. I foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled.
Our actions have succeeded, and the Elders grow fearful.
Covert is our specialty. Let's just hope your people can keep up.
Welcome to the fight.
Setting course for Sector 9, Western United States.
Priority message coming through, Commander. Putting it on screen now.
While I recognize that you've been placed in a difficult situation, Commander, our continued failings over the last month have left many in the Resistance concerned. Nothing short of a fast improvement will do.
All has been revealed. I hope you will prepare a warm welcome for my arrival.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, if we want to set back the aliens' work on the Avatar project, we should hit one of their facilities as soon as possible.
Commander, we've pushed our current power systems to the limit. We don't have any capacity to spare, which means we can't expand our facilities further. This coil could provide us with some additional power for the Avenger systems, but we'll need to add some shielding first to protect the crew. Commander, I'm going to need more help on the engineering team before I can start clearing out some of these other rooms. We should recruit an engineer.
Although we have allies scattered in cities throughout the globe who are willing to share their knowledge of Advent's operations, the aliens are actively pursuing them. It will be up to you to ensure the safety of our operatives, Commander.